Wow. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and let me just say I am absolutely blown away. Growing up in Hawaii, I never experienced anything like this. The autumn colors here in Utah are absolutely insane. Just look at those reds, yellows, and oranges everywhere. This is my first time ever seeing fall, and I'm taking you along on an amazing hike through Cascade Springs to enjoy it together. To get to Cascade Springs, you first have to drive the Alpine Loop Drive. Trust me, this drive alone is totally worth the trip. It's one of the most scenic drives I've ever seen. And from Lehigh or Salt Lake City, it'll only take about an hour to get here. You'll be surrounded by mountains that seem to stretch on forever and trees lined up in shades of red, yellow, and orange as far as the eye can see. Every turn has a new view and it is unreal. Once you're on the Alpine Loop, turn onto Cascade Springs Road and all the way to the springs. You can access Alpine Loop through Lehigh, or you can also go through the Provo Canyon. Either way, you're going to turn onto Cascade Springs Road and keep going all the way down. On the way to the springs, you want to stop by at the Deer Creek Overlook. This is a beautiful overlook of mountains where you can see the mountains of all different colors from all of the autumn colors. When you get to the springs, you can park either in the main parking lot or the upper one. You're going to pass by the upper one first, and then you're going to get to the main parking lot. Heads up, the main lot will likely be packed, especially during autumn when the leaves are in full bloom. But if you want a longer hike, the upper lot is a great choice. When you get to the parking lot, just head down past the bathrooms, past the sign that says Cascade Springs, and you'll find the start of the hike. The cool thing about this hike is that it's super accessible. You're going to start off right past the bathrooms. You're going to see this gazebo that leads down to the hikes. You'll see the map that says that there are 3 different loops, which is the Pools Loop, the Cascade Loop, and the Springs Loop. The Pools Loop is the smallest and easiest, and it's a boardwalk, which means it's great for kids, wheelchairs, or if you literally just want a chill stroll. I've seen a lot of grandmas, kids doing this smaller loop because it's super accessible for people who have a little bit harder time walking. The loop takes you around these shallow pools where you can probably spot some fish swimming, so make sure you take a look. It's super peaceful and beautiful and surrounded by autumn colors if you go in the autumn, and obviously it's going to look different throughout the seasons. The Cascade Loop runs alongside both sides of a cascading stream that feeds the lower pools. This is the second biggest loop, and you'll get to walk right next to the water as it trickles down. Some parts of this trail gets a little steeper, but it's still relatively a super easy hike. Now, if you're up for the largest loop, the Springs Loop circles around the main spring where the water surfaces. Even though it's the biggest, it really only took me 20 minutes to complete, and it's absolutely worth it for the views.
At the fork, you just want to keep going right. If you want to do the longest loop, it's a little bit of an incline. I'm scared to touch it because I read in an article that there's a lot of poison ivy here. So, don't really know what it looks like, and I just don't want to get any type of disease. But the springs are everywhere here. Check it out. It is absolutely beautiful.
You'll see cascading springs, small ponds, and of course, the autumn colors everywhere. It was extremely serene, and I loved just being able to sit there and enjoy all the different nature and seeing everybody enjoy the nature as well.
A bunch of these chairs along the way. You can just chill out and enjoy the colors, enjoy the view.
As you make your way through the loops, keep an eye out for wildlife. You may never know what you'll spot. They say that there's moose here, deers, rabbits, or even a red-tailed hawk flying overhead. The beauty of this trail is that it's so short and easy, but still packed with nature at every turn. Even with my bad knee, this was a super easy hike to complete.
Some steps here, so we need some help with steps. Sure. Look at these springs.
The views were stunning, and I'm so glad I got to experience the fall colors for the first time in such a beautiful place.
These colors, dude. Insane colors everywhere. Look at these colors.
On top of that, it was extremely accessible from where we lived in the city. And that's one thing I really love about Utah is the accessibility of the mountains is insane, is super awesome. Because if you're in some place like Denver, it takes a long time just to get to the mountains. Versus here, the mountains are easily accessible from many different cities in the Salt Lake and Utah Valley. If you're ever in Utah during the fall, this is definitely a must-do hike. Thanks for joining me in on this hike. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more adventures like this one. Until next time, get out there and explore. Hey, watch this video next. YouTube really thinks you're gonna like it.